Well, hi everybody. In today's video, I head 4 hours north up into Central Florida where I stop at three Goodwills and we start our treasure hunt up there. Now, I haven't been to these stores in over a year, so I'm expecting a lot, and I hope you guys are ready to watch an exciting video. Okay, let's go. Well, hi guys. Right now I'm in Central Florida. Now, most of my regular viewers know I'm from Fort Lauderdale, which is South Florida, but I'm on a little bit of a vacation, and I figured while I'm up here, I'll do some thrifting also. Okay, today we're going to hit three Goodwills that I haven't been to in over a year, and that should be a lot of fun. But before we start, let me give you today's trivia question. In what state and in what year did the Zippo Lighter Company open? Well, I'll give you that answer later on in the video, plus a few fun facts about Zippo lighters. But for now, we got to get thrifting. This should be a fun day. Here I am in Leesburg, Florida. I haven't been to this store in way over a year, so I'm pretty excited about getting back to it. And this is one of my favorite stores, so I'm even doubly excited. Okay, well, let's head inside, see what we can find. As soon as I got to the store, I walked right over to this aisle, and it didn't take long before I saw those 4 boxes of medical lubricating deodorant. What are they? What do they do? I don't know, but they go for $15 a box, and they were only asking $6.99, so I took them home with me. Further down on that same aisle, I came across this box of 5 nail polishes. They wanted $4.99 for it, but the cool thing about this is the box it comes in is also a nail dryer. So I said, that's pretty cool. And this went in the cart. I walked around the corner and came over to this aisle where I saw this 250 watt bulb. Only because it was 250 watts that I bothered looking it up, because that's pretty powerful. They were asking $3.99 and they go for $20. It was fun going to a store I hadn't been to in a long time, because everything was so new to me. I saw this Leaning Tower of Pisa souvenir, but forget what it cost. The tower wasn't leaning. So how could I buy that? So I put that down and took that as an omen to lean over to the next aisle. When I got over to this row, I noticed that bag on the bottom shelf. See it down there? Well, it turned out that it was 50 tubes of unopened paint. They were asking $14.99 for it. I figure I should get $2 a tube. That's $100. Well, that's it. It's time to head up to the cashier. I'm dying to get to the next store, because remember, I haven't been to any of these stores in at least a year. See you out in the car. Well, we'll be heading to the next store today, but I want to go over something with you guys, and this is usually the part of the video where I do. Non-subscribers to my channel have to sit way in the back there, and it's not fun back there, and it can even get a little scary. Up here, right next to me in this nice seat, all the subscribers get to sit, and they laugh and they joke, and I join in and we sing. We even did karaoke the other day. We had ice cream. So it's a lot more fun to be a subscriber. But what happened recently, as one of the non-subscribers texted me and said, you saw a ghost back there. Now, I don't believe in ghosts, but that's what he said. But I do know one thing. If I saw a ghost while I was back there, I'd make sure I clicked that subscribe button and come right up here and sit in the front seat. That's for sure. Okay, so if you're a non-subscriber, consider clicking that subscribe button. Okay, I'll meet you guys at the next store. Let's go. This store is in Winter Haven, Florida. Now, this store opened only about a week before I moved back to Southern Florida, so I've only been here one other time. So I'm really anxious to see what they have in here. Follow me. I decided to start my search on the glassware aisle. Well, it really didn't matter where I started since the whole store was new to me. I saw this set of 3 glasses. They were $2.99. They had a stock market theme, bulls and bears with some stock ticker symbols. I looked them up, and as a set, they should go for over 20. I walked around to the other side of the glassware aisle, but there was nothing on here that interested me. So I decided that I should walk over to the toy aisle and see what I could find there. They really didn't have a good selection on their toy aisle. I did see that tube, see it down there on the second row? I thought it was a Florida Gators poster, but it wasn't. It was a finger football game, and they were asking $3.99 for it, and online they go for 20. So I put this in the cart. I definitely like the newness of this store, but I wasn't finding anything that I could make some nice money on. I did see this bicycle wine holder. They were asking $4.99 for it. I looked them up, they went for 30, so kind of reluctantly I took this. Well, that's it for this store. I got one more Goodwill I want to go to, and let's hope I have a little bit better luck there. I'll see you in the car. Well, it's time to head to the last Goodwill of the day. And remember, I haven't been there in over a year, so I don't know what to expect, but hopefully we'll find something good. Okay, I'll meet you there. Well, now we're at the Goodwill store in Clermont, Florida. Now, when I was living up here, I used to enjoy going to this store too. I found some pretty good stuff in here. So let's go see what changes they've made, and hopefully I'll get as lucky here now as I used to. Okay, get behind me, guys, because there's no treasures out here. Let's go. When I got to this row, it reminded me of how I remember this store. Pretty well stocked and pretty decent stuff. The first thing I saw was this bag of Christmas ornaments. They were $3.99. They were made of metal. There had to be at least 15 of them in here. So cart bound they went. When I got to this aisle, I remembered that this store used to have some pretty good toys. You know, when I saw that treasure chest there, it said Mickey Mouse on it. I thought it was a Mickey Mouse music box. Well, it wasn't. They were just decals. But it still was a nice looking music box. And for $6.99, I figured I could get 30 for it. This aisle had some pretty good stuff on it also. This store wasn't disappointing me. I saw this motorcycle with a clock built in. They wanted $2.99 for it. I sold them for $20 before, and they sell fast. Well, this was pretty much the last row of the day. But I did find something, though. These Ohio State salt and pepper shakers for $2.99. I've sold them before for $15, so that wasn't too bad. Okay, I'll meet you guys out in the car. Well, guys, it's that sad part of the day. Yeah, I have to say goodbye. But let me give you the answer to today's trivia question, because I got a 4-hour ride back to South Florida. Okay, here it is. In what year and in what state did the Zippo Lighter Company open? Well, it opened up in 1932 by a guy named George Blaisdell. Do you know that in 1955, about mid-1955, he started adding a date code on the bottom of his lighters? And they still do that to today. Well, that made them very collectible, because now it's super accurate when you find a lighter to know what year it is. Well, you can also date some of his lighters by the font they used. See right here? That can help you, not as much as the date code, but if you ever see a lighter and you can't figure out the date, or you don't have a piece of paper handy to figure them out, use that. Okay, well, that's it for today, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.